Hi friends, how many of us are comfortable with office politics? Sometimes we feel that office politics has become part of our day-to-day lives and there is no escaping it. We try to change our jobs, we try to change our managers, we try to change our environment, but nothing works. Sometimes we find that the new environment and the new job sometimes is even worse than the old environment. Then what do? For that, friends, today I have for you 3 tips how to deal with office politics. I'm going to share these 3 tips with you, friends, from my experience as a coach and an entrepreneur, a trainer for almost 25 years. And I have seen office politics work out in various forms. I have seen people's careers getting derailed. Some people's careers get spoiled because of office politics. I have seen some people flourish in office politics. They are able to perform really well, right? Different strokes for different folks. If you are a person who's not able to handle office politics and you feel that this job is not worth doing, that this corporate life is not for you, this environment that you're working in, whether you are an entrepreneur or whether you are a consultant or you're a professional, whether you feel that this environment is not for you because there's too much politics, then this video is for you. Friends, I have for you 3 tips how to deal with office politics. Number 1, focus on your own journey. Number 2, invest in relationships as much as results. And number 3, manage your own perception. Let me tell you about all these 3 tips and these 3 points, friends, that I have for you in a little bit more detail. Number 1, focus on your own journey. Friends, each one of us in corporate has our own journey. Many times I feel I'm unique. What is happening to me has happened only with me. Nobody else is experiencing what I have experienced. But that is not the case, friends, right? There are other people who are also undergoing their own journey. They also have their own career in corporate. They also have their own career path. The bottom line and the hard fact about life, friends, and it's an unpleasant truth, is that all of us have our own corporate journeys. What does this mean? This means, friends, that many times this makes us selfish. Every person is on this journey alone. You alone are responsible for your own career path, which means many times one becomes selfish. And because you become selfish, sometimes, friends, you start playing politics. And if this happens to you, and if this is happening to you, it is because the person who's playing politics with you is focused on moving ahead at any cost. Right, friends? So, politics is a very dangerous game which needs to be played very sensitively. Why? Because you need to be aware of what is happening to you, what is happening around you. Are people using you or are people working with you? Is a person able to value the input which you're giving them, or is a person using your input to play you against someone else to further their own interests? One needs to be aware of that, friends, right? Focus on winning on your own terms. Many times we find, friends, that we are focused on winning somebody else's game, right? We lose our own individuality. What are your goals? Why did you start working? That enthusiasm, that courage that you had when you started working, where has it gone? Go back and refocus on what is important to you in life, friends. What is important to you will tell you that winning needs to be on your own terms, right? What does this mean? This means, friends, that you need to get ahead in life by making your own rules. When we play life with somebody else's rules and we only follow those rules blindly without applying our own mind, that's when we start getting used by other people, friends. Don't let it happen to you. Right? You are educated, aware, professional, a person who's watching this, who's got their own mind, their own individuality. Use it. Don't get sucked into somebody else's game. We will find, friends, that when we start focusing on our own game, we feel a sense of well-being. We feel a sense of confidence. Now you feel in control. Okay? So that's one, friends. The second, friends, focus on relationships as much as the results. Friends, sometimes in this hustle bustle of life, when deadlines are most important, sometimes the most important thing in life becomes that delivery, that particular product that you need to ship, that particular assignment that you need to complete, that milestone that you need to achieve, that target that has to be achieved or attained at any cost. And what is that cost? The cost is relationships. At work, your professional relationships suffer many times because of our intense focus on results. We forget that we are working with people, right? And people have feelings the same way that you have feelings as well. And office politics many times happens, friends, because we have not invested that time in relationships. We have got so focused on targets and so focused on our own work and our own life that I forgot that I needed to have good interpersonal skills with my boss, with my manager, with my client, with my colleagues. Good interpersonal relationships, friends, good relationships at work many times can be the dividing line between being sucked into politics and staying out of politics. If you have good interpersonal relationships with people, friends, you can now remove yourself in situations where people want you to be part of politics. And the third, manage your perception. Friends, I told you earlier as well, you and I are responsible for our own journey. We are responsible for our own growth. No one else is responsible for our growth, for our journey. Your boss, your manager, your client has got your best interests in their hearts. They want you to succeed, but they have their own journey as well. What does it mean? You will need to manage your own perception. What do people think about you? What do people say about you? What do they like about you? What don't they like about you? Friends, you and I need to be responsible for that. Manage your own perception. Perception is what? Perception is how other people think about you, talk about you. You and I can manage that. In separate videos, I will talk about executive presence, I will talk about business storytelling, I will talk about personal branding. But friends, if you see, those are the actual tools that you require or you will require in the end to succeed. Right, friends? So, perception is very important. Asking for feedback. What do people say about you? Do people like to work with you? What is it that they don't like about you? Those are the things which are extremely important for us to understand, friends, that perception is extremely important. So friends, 3 tips that I have shared with you in today's video on how to deal with office politics. Number 1, focus on your own journey, your own goal. Number 2, focus on results and relationships equally. Relationships are as important as results, friends. Do your friends, do your colleagues, do your professional stakeholders show you the mirror? Do they tell you for what you really are? And number 3, friends, manage your own perception. By following these 3 tips, friends, you should be able to now at least become more aware of 1, when politics is happening to you, and 2, when you are now getting drawn into or sucked into somebody else's politics, how to remove yourself from it. Please like, subscribe and share on the links given below. I would love to hear from you and your feedback on how you're liking these videos. If there are any topics that you would like me to cover, I would love to do it. I would really enjoy hearing from you, friends. Reach out and look forward to seeing you all in my next video. See you all. Cheers.